Hi, it's great to be here. I'm glad you're here and are curious about some of the e-courses that I have. One that I have coming up that's going to be released very soon is the Parent Inspiration Toolkit, which is emotional first aid for parents. And the reason I've made this emotional first aid for parents is because I realize that so often parents can get left out of the equation. We can be looking at kids and what's going on with them and trying to make things better for them, but we can't leave the parents out of the equation. We need to have some form of self-care. We need to have ongoing self-care if we're going to be able to be there for our kids. So I've created this Parent Inspiration Toolkit, and in it there's many expressive arts activities for you to do to really explore who you are as a parent, as an individual, so that that part of you is not lost in the parenting, because sometimes we can really get overwhelmed by the work. It's hard work being a parent, and we can get overwhelmed and we can lose ourselves sometimes in that role. So I think it's really important to get in touch with your own self, your inner child perhaps, but also just so that you are more in touch with what it is that you want to put out there as a parent. Yeah. The metaphor I like to use with parents is when you're on an airplane and they say to you, when in case of an emergency, when the oxygen mask drops down in front of you, put it on yourself first, the adult first, before you put it on your child. And the reason being is you can't really, if you put it on your child first, you're going to pass out and you can't help your child. So really, if you don't take care of yourself, how can you expect to take care of your child? Not even just take care of them, but how can you expect to give them the encouragement that they need if you're not giving that encouragement to yourself? And we really need to make sure that as parents, we're taking the time for ourselves. So that's the other goal of the Parent Inspiration Toolkit, Emotional First Aid for Parents, is to really help parents get in touch with their own needs and start fulfilling them.